Mm-hmm.
purchasing the home. And then when we get together, I can go over all of that in more detail and, explain any questions or any questions that you guys might have about it.
Okay. Well, I do have quite a few questions because I was just doing my research and due diligence on being that we're a very rare, I guess, breed as in purchasing our home. I've been doing some deed research and original contract search, and I understand depending on how much the home is, a lot of real estate agents start to get involved and there's less people owning homes. So that gets more into banking, but there's more private lenders out there. And I know with my company, it's business to business, barter, trade, and exchange. So I do have donations as well as helping and educating people as far as my career. But as well, that allows me to do donations as well as scholarships to help not only myself out, but it gives a wide spectrum. I just don't want to go around them stating like, oh, I make so much money and blah blah blah, and it's all just in the paperwork. So I was reaching out to a mentor, and they gave me a list since we're not doing a traditional way of. I guess purchasing a home, but many people have done it before, just based off of the seller and the person purchasing, which would be us. So I wanted to make sure the process, as in buying, would be a lot smoother for her so that it is not loan processes and there's a huge deal at closing. So I don't want there to be a runaround as escrows or accounts with banking or loan lenders or debtors or um, the person picking and choosing when we're purchasing with the contract that we have. But I wanted to make sure, do you have the, can you ask the seller to bring forth the original land patent to the land?
Okay, I'm a little. I mean, I can send you the county records that have the taxes, the property taxes, that detail that. I can send you the county records for that. That's no problem. Um, I guess I'm a little confused as to where the funds are actually coming from because I saw the deed of trust that you sent over. It didn't actually state any banking or financial institution or anything where the funds were coming from. So, I those are some of the details that I wanted to be able to go over with you and um, help understand how the whole financing side of it is going to work. And so that's why I was hoping to be able to speak with you about that and and then be able to go over the steps that have to be followed with title insurance and the title company and all of those processes in order to actually complete the purchase. So I guess it will just be better since I'm having such a hard time hearing you that I'll send you an email and then let's schedule a time to sit down in person and just go through all of the details because I feel like there's maybe a little bit of standing and what the process that you are thinking uh,
Mm-hmm.
can happen as well. So I just want to make sure we're all on the same page and because the normal process is that uh, you write up the terms of the contract that Latrell is okay with, and the earnest money check is provided, and that gets deposited by the title company, and then everything is held in escrow until we get through all of the inspection process, and then after.
So, my understanding, and not to cut you off, but from my understanding, that's just pretty much holding the title insurance. But it sounds like someone doesn't have the original title if we're going to be utilizing an escrow company or title company. from my mentors, understanding that would be the only reason why I would be using or utilizing an escrow company or bank, because someone does not have the original title. Oh, can you hear me? Oh, I'm sorry.
I am, yeah, we're just going to have to meet in person, I think, because I can't hear you. So, so let's set up a time. I'll send you an email and we can just get together in person.